I don't want to make another episode about this E39. Oops. Hello guys, in this episode we're going to convert this interior into... Looks way better. But we need to do the job first, so let's get started. So what we are changing out is the seats, the door cards, and also the back seats and that. We might paint the roof black later, but for now it's gonna stay this color. I think we're gonna start by first removing the front seats, then the back seats. They are T55 by the way, but now that they are done, there's two more in the back, so let's head there. You will need to remove these plastic bits right here. You just pry them up right here and there, and you just pull right out. The bolts are here and one on the other side. What I did forget to tell you is that we need to loosen this bolt. That holds the seat belt, so you can just pull it straight out from the seat. It's the same bit as the seat, and loosen. Super easy. Well, we just pull the seat belt out from here. It just might be a little bit tricky, but there you see, we got it. And now the seat should be loose. What we need to do now is actually loosen the connectors to the seats. There's heating and there's airbag. So let me show you. By the way, if you wonder how I keep the camera from falling all the time, meet Steinar. He's my professional camera stand. He might get upgraded soon, but we'll keep Steinar for now. Yippee! We start by lifting the seat up. You see here, we got this connector, so we need to disconnect it. But before you start disconnecting connectors that are for airbag and stuff like that, you always need to disconnect the battery. This car of course has no power, so we need to climb into the back seats. I wouldn't necessarily need to disconnect the battery on this car because it's pretty empty, but since this is kind of a tutorial, I'll show you guys how you should do it. If you can't get the rear hatch open, if you have a Touring, you can fold the seats like this. Pretty neat, huh? Then I just need to climb into there. Just kidding, you can just remove this. And a button on the other side. On the E39 Touring and also on the sedans, except the M5. The M5 is in right underneath, but in the Touring and sedans, the battery is here. Just press this button, take this out, and the battery is right in there. What you do need for this is a 10mm like this, and you just disconnect the negative battery pull. That was already pretty loose. All right. Might not be the best sign. And really, who installs a moped battery in a car like it? I know it's not a moped battery, but it's like the size of it. It would fit my Toyota. Like, I'm not even joking, I'll show you guys. Like, it's really the size of the Toyota battery. I'm also thinking of the idea of mounting like BMW seats in the Toyota, but I need to make some brackets. But it would be a cool project. You just pull down here. There we go. We still got this thing right here. What that is, it adjusts the seat belt. Wow! If I pull on it, it raises up. If I let it go, it goes down. So we'll need to disconnect this. This clip right here might be a little bit tricky. We'll need to lift up this lip, preferably with a screwdriver or something similar. Now that the clip is removed like this, you just pull this pin right out. Should be pretty easy. And voila, it's loose. Some people might want to take the driver's side seat out the front or the back. It really doesn't matter as long as you don't ruin your interior. So we'll attempt to take it out the back. Don't think dirty, but yeah. let's try. It was something sticky right there. I don't want to think about what that could be. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's pretty disgusting. Like, we will start by removing the passenger seat right now. I won't do it as detailed as this. It's pretty much the same, but the opposite side. So I'll just show you when I remove the screws. Then, let's do the rear. And I can't forget stain on it.
And lucky me, a snack for later. Probably not.
Like you see here, we don't have the steering wheel. So let's attempt to remove the seat in the front. As I said, these seats are really nasty. Look how much space we got. I think I'm gonna move the seats inside because kinda looks like it's gonna rain soon. So it's good to be prepared. And now it's time to remove the rear seats. We will start by removing the plastic around here. Just need to pry from underneath here. You'll see, I got a little bit loose. Just push it up like this. Be careful, and you just pull it out. You see, no broken clips. Now you'll have to remove these two Umbraco screws. And you start by removing them, like so. This is Umbraco 4 or 5. And it should be loose. It's exactly the same thing on this side. We just need to pull this plastic out. Try not to break it, of course. Did I break it? No? Looks alright. Then we'll need to remove the two screws here. And loose. Now we'll need to lift the rear seats up. That went a little bit too easy. And like you saw, you just lift up like this and pull straight up. It's a bolt here, so we need to undo that. After that bolt is removed and the bracket is taken out of the way, we just pull the seat belt through here. And now you can clean here. Pretty neat. Let's start by removing this now. You'll need to remove this screw right here and also the screw on the other side. This is also a 10mm. Makes things simple. So what you want to do right now is lift up here. It should be loose like this. Then just pull here. It could be a little bit stuck, but you just need to pry. Like so. Not so hard. It is exactly the same thing on this side. Just need to loosen this one bolt. Wrong way, oops. Like so. You see, one bolt. Come on. Loose. And we just need to pry here. Now we got 3 more bolts. This one, and one here. And just lift this little guy up, like so. For some reason, this cannot be the same size as the other one. This is Umbraco 5. And loosen that. All right. There's a screw. Now just lift up right so, like so. It's pretty tricky. Same thing on this side. We just lift it a little bit up and pull it out. I might want to take out the screw first. And this little piece. And now we should be able to just pull this right out. I started pretty late today, so I think we're done for today. Remove the front seats and the back seats. Tomorrow we will remove the door cards. I will show you that. For you, it's very soon. For me, I need to sleep. But see you tomorrow. Don't forget to say goodnight to Steinar. And good morning! Today we're gonna start by removing the door cards. We also need to remove one screw here. It's behind this cover. And also remove this light here. We need to pry the sides of this. If you don't have a plastic tool, use a screwdriver with some tape around it or something. There's also one screw in here. Now it's time for the passenger side. And now is the rear door card. Third door panel, last door card. Try to steal your wife's vacuum cleaner without her knowing. If you get caught, just play it out. And now it's time to install the interior. I will start with the front seats because, well, it's way simpler now that the back seats are gone and door cards are gone. There's not much I can damage. Now it's time for these. Now that we have finally installed the rear seats, it's time to install the door cards. For this part, I took some time washing the interior off camera. This is not a deep clean, but it's way better than it used to be. If you made it to the end, please consider subscribing. I'm a new YouTuber and a subscribe would help me a lot. Maybe even a like. But if you didn't like it, you can not like the video, it's okay. Aww. What should I do next? What should be the next project with this car? You can choose. Just comment and I might consider it. See you in the next episode. Bye.